Okay, guys, can you see me now? Hi, guys, I'm here. Finally, I'm gonna have to find a new way for me to go live streaming, guys, because this is not working out. Please let me know. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm so frustrated. I'm so sorry, guys. It's just beyond my control. I don't know what's going on with Google, and I just hope you can hear me. Can you see me? If you can see me, can you just put something on the comments, please? Hi. Hi, Mia. Can you see me? Okay, great. Thank you. Oh my God. I hope everybody else comes back. It's been such a challenge. Hi, Mia. Thank you for coming. It's been such a challenge for me to get this set up today. I don't know why it's happening now. I guess they want more money. Everything. Hi, Val. Welcome. I guess YouTube wants me to spend more money in getting their one of their software packages. It's so frustrating. That I'm gonna be it's going through this. So uh, as soon as I finish doing this, guys, I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna find out another software to see if I can get around this. I mean, I even brought in my other computer from upstairs from my studio. Well, okay. The important thing is that we're all here. Welcome again to Portland, Oregon. It's a rainy day. It's nice and cool, but it's beautiful because we need the rain. I hope you're all doing great. And let's see. Okay, so let's start. Okay, guys. So as you know, I'm gonna be starting doing my candle line. It's gonna be called Candle Romance instead of My Candle Romance. So because of that, I wanna make a new logo. I wanna make a new branding, and I just wanted to share how difficult it is to find a new identity. When it comes to a logo, because as you know, the logo it identifies your business. And people are so used to seeing my old logo. Let me just. People are so used to looking at this. Hold on. I have so many printouts to show you guys. Okay, the reason why I want to make a new logo is because I have, being that I have a new name, I just want to stay away from the circle. Let me see if I can find it now. I know I printed it out. Okay, so I want to change this. Hi, Myrna. Myrna, happy birthday, by the way. Happy birthday to you, darling. I hope you have a wonderful day today. Okay, so I want to change this to something different so people know, so I want to change it now so people get used to it, to the new style, and so I just want to show you, when I designed my first logo, guys, people think it's easy, but it's not easy at all. Let me tell you. First, you have to find the typeface that you want, and this is what my first draw was this. I like the combination of the handwritten and the other font. Then, so I hire a designer to do this. So I hire a designer, and this is what she gave me, and this is what I approve. So I approve these colors. So I love these colors. I have this color, and I have this color in here. And then I decided myself that this wasn't working for me, so I decided to put it inside the circle. So this is my my design. So going from that, the search started, guys, and you won't believe how hard it is. Let me show you a few of the printouts that I have in here from a few of the fonts. So what I did is I went to a website that is called a Creative Market, which is a website that sells different kinds of fonts, different kinds of images, different kinds of templates. So anything you need to do any kind of design work, you're gonna find it there. Okay. So these are some of the fonts that I like the most, and so what I want to show you guys, this is gonna be one of my big contenders. This is the one that I like so far. What do you guys think about this one? Do you like this? I like the detail of the graphic inside the O. I just want to make it look more chic, more, I don't know, different. And I think this is going to, I like this typeface a lot. So this is going to be most likely going to be the typeface that I'm going to be using for my logo. Okay. Now, I also did another version. Okay. I did it like this also, but I'm not too crazy about this. That kind of element makes it look cheap. It doesn't look high end. It looks very, very childish. So I'm not gonna be using this. I just want to show you, the difference between doing something cheap looking or doing something that is high end looking. Okay, hi, Sumel, is that your name? PNS Hunter, Sumel, welcome. I think I lost Mr. Wonderful. I hope he goes back, because I want to show him also my different logo choices. So then some of you told me about this typeface, which I love. I really like this typeface. But the problem with this typeface, guys, is like, it's like when you work on a product, guys, and you put it on a label, you have to see like how small it's gonna get. You have to see whether it's gonna be you're gonna be able to read it or not. So this is something that I like when I was doing this font in here that I made a printout. So I put it on the vessel that I was gonna use, and then so you can see, depending on the font that you use, it could get lost in the background or not. So that's something also to take into consideration when you do these kind of things. So also, like do printouts of the different logos, scale it down, to very tiny size, and you're gonna be able to see whether or not they read on the container or not. Okay. So guys, do you have any questions? Do you have any suggestions? How do you guys find your logo? Do you got it on Etsy? Do you got it on Canva? I find that when I work on Canva, it's very difficult because Canva does not allow you to fine tune the typeface, the spacing. For example, this was done with Canva. As you can see, the spacing in here is bigger than the spacing in here, and the spacing in here, and the spacing in here. With Canva, you cannot control the kerning of this in here. That's why for me, I'm using Canva when I'm working with type. It's not a good choice. It's something that is very limiting. It's good when you create an overall look to use Canva, but if you want to fine tune the spacing of the type, it's very it's not a good choice. So yeah. So let me show you other options that I have. This was the first one that I did, and I think it's too many like waves. You see in here, too many tails. And when you do too much of this, it can look it can be cheap looking. So that's why I just wanted to visually see what different fonts will give me. Guys, do you have any questions for me? Let me stop me if you have any questions for me. Okay, guys. Okay, so this is another version that I did. How do you guys feel about this one? Do you like this as a logo? I kind of like it. You know, it's kind of different. And I also did it in black. Let me see if I can find it now. I also did it in black. Let me find it. Okay. I also did it in black, but I don't know what it is now. Oh, it's right over here. This one here. How do you guys feel about this one? I kind of like it. How do you guys feel about the heart and the fire? How do you feel about this? Do you think it's pretty? Do you think it's too much? I just want to find a graphic element that has fire and the heart. So I think that one is very. I like it. You know, it's. Can you see it now? Let me show you in this one. And that's the other problem, that you have to make sure that it reads. So what I'm planning to do, you see? So what I'm planning to do is take it out from the O and then make it, put it in here somewhere. But you know, I think if I leave it inside the O, people will get used to that one. This one is my favorite so far. I think I like it this way, to stack like this, than being. Hi, Francisca. So I have this one in here. We'll have this one. I think I like this one better. What do you guys think? This or this? This one, the big type, the bigger one, the 2-liner, or the 1-liner? I mean, I like them both, but I think this one is my favorite one. So yeah, you see how hard it is, guys. It's all about decisions. You know, it's like, you know, this one is. I mean, this one is more. I don't know. I still have to play with this, you know, because I may try putting this in the center, you know, and see how that looks, you know. So there's a lot of variations that you have. Hello, Mr. Wonderful. I'm so sorry that I missed you guys, you know, earlier. You know, it's just I'm gonna have to find a new software for next weekend. You know, it's for some reason the camera was not wanted to hook up to the software, but now we're here, darlings. So, Mr. Wonderful, which one do you like better? This or this? The 1-liner or the 2-liner? So these are the two final ones that I'm working on, you know, and this is the way it looks on black. So the first one, this one, yes, okay. Okay, I'll see what you're talking about. Yes, okay. That's why I wanted to show you guys. You know, it's in black. It's gonna be. So this thing here and this. So these two. Let me just. I was trying to find something that is easy to read when it goes into smaller type. So it's gonna be this and this. Hold on. So these two. Okay. I'm gonna do it in both colors because I wanna play with the labels, guys, because as you know, I have these are the different vessels that I'm gonna be using for my candle line. I'm gonna be using this. I'm gonna be using this, and I'm gonna be using the black one. Okay. So I wanna see how it looks on either black and white. And this is what I look when I play with the labels, guys. This is what I do. I make them small size like this, and I just paste it in. I use tape, you see, and I just paste it on the vessel. So I'm so glad that I shared this with you because I'm gonna I'm gonna concentrate on playing with this one, okay? And do you guys like the heart? I think I like the heart. Do you guys like it? I think if I wanted to put some kind of graphic element, um, that relates to the company. Okay. Okay, guys. So I have all the things that I want to show you guys. So I've been doing a lot of testing for my formulas that are already approved for me. So I've been doing a lot of power burning, guys, and I want to show you the black gardenia. So this is the black gardenia, guys. Look how it's almost all the way down. I have to say it's been a huge success, but I have issues with it, and I want to share them with you. Okay. So let me just read. I have a few notes in here that I want to share with you. So far, I burned 42 hours on this candle. Okay, I have to say, and I'm being very honest, after 4 to 6 hours, mushroom develops. These weeks, hi Angel. This for some reason, this week series, the LCS, tends to develop mushrooming after 4 to 6 hours. I think it's because the flame burns so hot, and that's what I love about it. So the flame is very robust, so it tends to give you that. Okay, so this kind of wick series is not meant to be it's not meant to be burned for more than 4 hours. It gives you beautiful HT. In all the candles that I have given me beautiful HT, but once the candle burns more than 4 to 6 hours, I can see mushrooming forming, and there's a little bit of soot coming off from the candle. So yeah. Okay. Thank you, Helen. That's a very good. That is a very good point too. Okay. Yes. Excellent. Okay. So like I was saying, this it tends to mushroom, and let me show you. I left a candle in here, mushroom, so I can show you. So this is my tobacco candle. Look at them. This is what I'm talking about. Can you see the mushroom in there? So this mushroom form after 6 hours of burning. No soot, but mushrooming happen. Okay. These wicks, they need to be trimmed after 4 to 6 hours. Otherwise, you're gonna get a bigger flame. So these wicks are very. They give you a lot of fire. That's why it gives you a beautiful HT. Okay. So, but I wanted to show you this, guys. This happens after 6 hours. Okay. Yes. There is not. Let me just. I'm gonna ignite this, and I'm gonna show you what happens. Okay. I know mushrooming happen with all the wicks. It doesn't want to get light up. Okay, now it went. You see? This is an LCS 80. But do you see how tall the flame is, guys? And there is soot coming off out of this. That's because you have to trim this. If you don't trim this, guys, this is what's going to happen. So I just want to... And there's a lot of smoke coming out, okay? So now I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim it very short. I'm going to light it up again. Okay, and you see how beautiful it is? That's why people must trim the wicks out of these candles using this wick series, the LCS. It gives you a beautiful flame. Look how beautiful that flame is, guys. It's very elegant, very robust flame. Oh my God, it's starting to release the HT already. This is amazing. This is why it gives you so much HT, because the flame is very hot. So if you get one of those flimsy wicks, it's not gonna give you any HT. This one gives you amazing HT. So I'm just gonna leave it in here in the background. Yes, guys, do you have any? Okay, so Mr. Wonderful is asking me a question. What you swapped from PB600 to Bliss? Okay, I swapped the CDN Wicks series. That's what I used to use on my PB600. The CDN and also the LX series I used to use with them, and I also used to use the zinc core ones. So they all work for that. Oh my God, you're gonna love soy bliss wax, guys. I ordered another box, so I have 150 pounds of soy bliss. I had the boxes outside. My husband is driving me crazy because he said, "What the hell is that?" He said, "It's very heavy." He said, "Don't touch it. It's my wax." Yes. And this is a whole new ball game when you use the LCS series. I haven't tried any other wick series with the soy bliss. Only the LCS, because I think for me they work great. And I like them the best. Yeah, I have 150 pounds. Let me show you. Let me just bring the guide from the different weeks. Okay, hold on for the LCS. Hold on, I'll be right back. So this is the guide that I made. So I'm using LCS 80. Put in here. So this is the one that I'm using. This one here for these candles. Okay, LCS 80, and I use the LCS 100 for this candle. Okay, one other thing that I wanted to share with you guys, I have come to a conclusion that even though this looks beautiful, okay, what kind of, let me read you a description. Okay, our candle wicks offers the rigidity of zinc without the metal wire. This product line gives the candle makers their independence from using zinc core wicks. This is an all fiber wick. it has the rigidity of the zinc core without any wire or paper in the core. The core is a specially treated fiber that completely consumes. That's why it gives you the mushrooming. Since the core is an advanced wick, of this advanced wick consists of fibers and not metal, it does not leave behind the unsightly metal wire protruding from the flame as it burns. The wick stays straight during the candle fill, and and more importantly during the burn. This wick is excellent choice for containing candles. Yeah, the only thing is that you have to make sure that you it's fiber. It's a fiber wick, but it's very rigid. Let me get one for you. This is the LCS 80. So you see, it's very rigid. Like once you place it in the container, you know, you can you don't, hardly you don't even have to put a how you call it a wick holder, but I put it anyway. But it's as it burns. Some of the wicks as they burn, they turn to fall to the right, you know, or to the left. So this one stays straight up. This is it. And I ordered 500 of each number to make sure that I don't run out. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Let me show you one of the issues that I'm running into when I'm using this ceramic container from the Candle Science people. It's like, it gets stained so easily. Look at this. Like, you know what happened in here? A piece of the mushroom fell, and I tried to clean it out with my hands, and it stained the sides. And there's no way that I can get this out. I mean, I try using. Let me see if I can use alcohol and see if that will come out. It's very, very tough. So I won't be buying any kind of container that is porous, because it's very hard to clean. You see, I'm using alcohol, and it won't come off. So for those of you guys who are thinking of using this kind of ceramic containers, I don't recommend them, especially if you get them in white. On gray, it's a different story, because on gray, it's, you don't see it as much. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you also. I think I told you on last, this guy, his name is Michael. His name is Mike. I think 2 weekends ago, he told me about how do you release the wax. Let's say if I want to get rid of this wax in here. So I put it in the freezer, tap it down, because the wax shrinks, and then I just will come out, and you can use a fork or something. Just here it comes. You see, and it's nice and clean. The easiest way to clean up your wax, take out wax from any container. It's like it breaks in pieces, guys. So I took this from the freezer out. You see, it's loose. I'll take the fork, press it over, turn it. It needs to release the wick. It needs to get released. And then just turn it around. Let me just put it in the trash. It comes right up. You see? Just keep turning it. And it comes right up. Come on. Beautiful. You see? And then you have to, I just take this off, the wick. I'll put it on hot water and take it off. And the last one, yes, you see how dirty they get? They get very dirty inside. You know, it's, take a fork, pinch it and just turn it. Yes. Ta-da! Perfect. So that's something good to know. Instead of spending time just with a heat gun, you know, this is a great way for you to really get everything clean. So, guys, you have any questions for me? Okay, let me just put this away. Let me get some paper towels so I can clean my hands. Okay. So okay, guys. So like I was saying, with the black gardenia candle. So I'm almost to the end of the container, guys. In here, let me just turn it on. Light up the. Okay, can you see it? Yes. So guys, I love this candle. The only problem is that you're not able to see the inside. It's very hard to see the inside of the candle. Therefore, it's going to be very hard to trim. Okay, so I don't want to make a candle like this if people not going to be able to trim them. So I think I'm going to leave the color out. I won't be making the black gardenia. I want people to make sure that they can see the wick as it burns. Being that the candle, the wax is black, you don't see it. So it's very hard. So that's why I'm not going to make it. Besides, it's a lot of work. You know, you have to put a lot of color on this, and I just don't want to go there. Okay. Let me see what I have to show you guys. I think that's it. Okay, guys, you don't have any more questions for me? Can you please give me some likes? I have 12 people and I only have 8 likes. That's so I can just grow my channel. And guys, if you want to know more about me, you know, about my life in Portland, go check me out, my other channel, Healthy Living with Michael. You know, I post like my car vlogs, you know, about my living here with Portland with my husband and our 5 pets. So yeah. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna leave the vlogging. I mean the live streaming here. On to the next one, guys. Have a wonderful week. And again, Myrna, happy birthday. And I'll see you on next Sunday. Okay. Take care. Bye. Yes.